Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Joe. I hope you hear me. If you don't hear me, you're not gonna see the video. But I have Scrap Mechanic installed on my laptop. This is pretty new actually. Well, the game isn't. It also isn't new that I have the game. I have it for over a year or 1.5 or 2 or something. But I now have Steam on my laptop and the ability to play my Steam games, with one of them being scheduled ones. So I'm just gonna create a world here. Yeah, that should be just let's play. So I do play Scrap Mechanic a lot. I have like the challenge mode. I don't really play creative, and my recording notifier is exactly like where my mouse is now. But most of the time I play literally just like this. That's what I play most of the time. But I'm just gonna call this YouTube Let's Play. Did you hear that? That was my cat. Yes, I'm at my mum's house at the moment. And at my mum's house there is a cat whose name is Cat. And she really likes me. And she's now at my laptop. And she likes to walk over laptops like she's doing right now. Oh crud. So I have also a drink because, well, I think most of the time it takes longer to load this game on my laptop because it's kind of trash. It's my school laptop, so yeah. But apparently I can just load it now. So I've played this game before, as you could have already seen. And I'm also gonna be giving tips the further we go because, well, there is some stuff you just shouldn't do actually, or could do. It's depending on what you like. I also have my hotbar in a specific way, and if it's not in that way, it annoys me. So I'm very sorry if you're annoyed by how I have my hotbar. You can tell me that in the comments. But I'll just do what I usually do. And I'm used to the soil being picked up faster because, well, the survival less cost is the mod I use to play this, and it makes soil stack to 25, and it makes it be picked up way faster, and I don't know what. So grab the fertilizer, grab all the seeds. I hope you guys don't have too big of a problem with how I play the game. Like, I play the beginning like kind of fast because I just want to get it over with, get in the mid game, because that's the part I like more. But I do literally just demolish this cart just because. Or, well, it's a wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow. Tell me how to say that, please. Do it in the comments down below because I really don't know. English is my first language. As you might have seen in the first and I think second, maybe not second, I don't know, episode of the Let's Play with Yogurt, I just had it set to Dutch because I live in the Netherlands and the language I grew up with is Dutch. But most of the time I'm pretty good with my English. But please, if I make mistakes, I probably haven't said that yet. If I make mistakes with grammar, vocabulary, just say that and I'll try my best to get better at it, to try and fix it. Because, well, I personally think that each language should be spoken properly. but I'll just do my best for it, and if I make a mistake, I like to hear it. And I want you to, here's my first piece of advice. You don't really need in your logbook the mechanic station, you don't really need it. So don't go through the effort of grabbing the first master battery. Or well, you can, but I also do that because of the loot, and I like loot. I'm a bit of a loot goblin in this game. Don't be surprised if you see me take literally anything, because it is how I function. And I take the cardboard out here when I play normal survival, because with that cardboard you can feed a glow bug, and that gives you glow poop, I think it is. And with that, I'm also taking this. And with the glow poop you can create essentially explosives, which is how I mine in the beginning, because I just don't, to get more metal, to get saw blades, or first off drills, to get more metal, and then saw blades for like the big trees, because the, where's the topa? Oh, you're here. If you see me confused why a bot hasn't died yet or doesn't drop the amount of loot I hoped, it's because I hoped on survival less cost amount of loot, but it's just not gonna be there. So don't be surprised by that. And I'm always go behind the back of the ship, by the way. There's always this one crate, like at the back of, like over there at that side of the ship, or it's behind there where you can't see it. But yeah, this has already taken longer than I expected, but that's just because I'm not used to playing regular survival, I think. Because regular survival is about 2.5, 3 months ago I played it, and I deleted the world. Anyways, a useful tip, useful bit of advice, useful tip, I don't know how you say that in English, but that is farm at the beginning maximum of 8 plots for your carrots, tomatoes, and beets. Because for carrots, tomatoes, and beets, I think this doesn't go for pineapple, broccoli, oranges, and blueberries. But you can correct me if I'm lying, because I don't know a lot about the game. But yeah, it's something that I do. Is personally, how do you say that? I farm 8 plots in the beginning of the game. Works well if you don't want to do raids, or if you don't have the stuff to do raids, like a proper fence or a wall. I strongly advise you don't do more than 8 plots with your tomatoes, beets, and carrots. Because yeah, I mean, if you don't want to do raids, like raidless, farming can also be done by planting at midnight and harvesting before 4 AM or 4 PM. I think it's 4 PM. Yeah, just a bit ago, it's not so long ago actually, that I figured out that AM was the evening and not the morning. Yeah, so please don't take advice on times from me, but like 4 in the morning is when you should then harvest before that time, because around that time the bots detect that you are farming and they will trigger a raid on you. But I think I'm gonna be holding this 20 to 30 minutes. I think it's gonna be for 30. Yeah, 30. Because I personally think I take it fast paced, but I don't think I take it fast paced. But for like surreal gameplay from someone that's more experienced, you shouldn't be watching me. I mean, I like playing games and you guys watching, so please watch my videos, please. Because I want to grow my channel, reach my goal of 50 subscribers by the end of this year, 2025. But it doesn't have to be. I will also accept being close to that amount. But yeah, I think it's gonna be 30 minutes because apparently I'm not too fast at this game. There's an annoying ring in my ears and it's really hurting. I'll drink a bit. So, for the people who might know, just please tell me how to say that in the comments. Jeez, this is the first video that I make this amount of vocabulary mistakes in English. I don't know. I haven't recorded in a while because I think I'm going to be posting this video this week. And last week I posted a Minecraft video like where at Kobe Upload Shorts joined, the guy who makes all my thumbnails, and he is literally my first friend. I've met him since I'm literally at school. Yeah. So I got babysitted, like you had kindergarten, I believe it is in English, and after kindergarten. It's pretty much after kindergarten he was my first friend because I wasn't at the kindergarten he was at. But we did find each other and we were immediately just friends. So we're just, yeah, friends now. Well, I've already said 7 times or something, I don't know. Sorry. And I really like playing games with all my friends. But Yogurt is a friend of mine that I've just met this year, actually. He's a pretty new friend. Because this is my first year of middle school I'm in while I'm recording this. And I started up my channel pretty much halfway through my year. Just after my Christmas break. Pretty much. And with Christmas break, that's the break around Christmas. And we also have something, yeah. We have, my sister's birthday is really close to something Dutch, which is pretty much celebrating, and it's called Sinterklaas. Yeah. It's pretty much old dude, white hair, white beard, big hat, with like a golden plus cross on it, and he has a couple of slave-esque people who are literally just black from the ash of chimneys because they break into houses to give children presents. But he doesn't exist. It's a story being told by all the parents and older kids. I got to know it when I was about 8-10 years old. My little sister doesn't know it for a bunch. She learned it when she was 8. I think she's turning 10 this year. I really don't store that information though about my sister. I'm very sorry if you're annoyed by that. You are absolutely excused because it is very annoying. My sister always complains about me not knowing her birthday. Well, not about not knowing her birthday, but constantly forgetting which class she's in or what her age is, because I really just don't remember that. And I absolutely have a skill issue. So, yeah. I'm weird. I have a YouTube channel now for a while because I watched YouTubers and said I also want to do that. And it worked out, but didn't really work out. And I'm constantly talking about other things, aren't I? Oh, crud. Alright. Well, before last week, I hadn't uploaded a video for 3 weeks, and I'm gonna tell you why. The reason is, I don't know what the reason is, but it's just personal things came up the one week and the other I just didn't know which video because I still have a bunch of videos that are just ready to get edited and get out. But Trailmakers, I record all my audio for that afterwards. I have episode 2, I just need to edit it, and I just don't want to do that. So, yeah. And for the rest, I need to remember some stuff. And I just didn't have the time to edit, didn't want to edit. Because, like, most of the time, I take about an hour or 2, maybe even 3 to edit one video. Which you might think, oh, that's barely anything, Joe. That's fine. But for me, that's a lot of time because I need my personal time. I have, like, a load of hobbies. My diving has now stopped, which means I can finally sleep past 6 o'clock on Saturdays. I really like being able to sleep past 6 o'clock on Saturdays. Drumming has also stopped for me, I believe. And for the rest, school has already stopped, kinda. I have something on Wednesday still, which is school related. And on Friday, I need to get my report card. But that's pretty much all I have that actually comes near school, which is very nice, because school is really annoying, and it takes me off of my YouTube channel, out of my personal time. But yeah. I need to stop yapping about other things, and I still don't have enough materials. So, something that's not an issue with Survival Less Cost, if I play that, it's the circuits and component kits, because you get like, I don't know, like 11 circuits per haybot, and sometimes even in some, or no, not 15 circuits, 15 component kits per haybot, or 15 circuits and or components. And Tobots always get you above 5 circuit boards, meaning you get way more of that stuff which you need. But anyway, now I finally have enough circuits, I have enough scrap metal, I just need component kits. Gosh darn it. I don't like getting component kits in regular survival because haybots barely drop them. It's very annoying. I do like looting the shacks though. Oh, I wanted that poster actually. I wanted to hit that. Don't look at me weird when you notice me like grabbing stuff weirdly or doing stuff not the optimal way, because I haven't played regular survival a lot. I'll throw out some soil. The exit sign can go. Trash tire. I have one more. That's fine. I really want to keep this. I can throw that out. That's only 2. I really like keeping the calendar though. Circuit board. That means I don't have to go looting because my inventory is pretty much full. And there is no word lied about that. But I keep this master battery from the first building. I actually put it in the mechanic station, because I personally think that's a more, like, it can save you time if you're speedrunning, but I don't really speedrun, so I just have the second master battery just lays around when I'm playing. It's already 19.5 minutes into my recording. Jeez Louise. I didn't know that was a thing, that it takes this long for every beginning of a survival world. It's very annoying. Oh, there's the mechanic station. After 20 minutes. Jesus. Oh no, not Jesus. He isn't here. Very sorry for all the Catholic people. Jeez Louise. Because I knew it took longer than 10 minutes, but not that it took 20. And the most annoying part is, I still don't have enough component kits. I only have 2 out of 10. That's really annoying. Hey, bot in pod 2. Wait, let me sleep in pod 3 first. This is my personal favorite pod and my favorite bed and my favorite. Is there 2? No. Hey, bot, if you don't drop a component kit, you're gay. So that Heybot's not gay. I know that now. Because he did drop a component kit, which means he is not gay for a fact. Very nice. So I'm gonna go into the forest because that always means that there's more Heybots in like these forests near the mechanic station. There's always more Heybots. I just don't know where they spawn exactly, but I do know that they spawn in the forest. If you time your jumps exactly right, like that, you can dodge the pitchfork from the Heybot entirely. Just it doesn't deal damage, doesn't knock you back. You can also use water buckets. I don't do that because I think I don't like switching mid-fight. I like to keep my hammer out and do this. And I always move back because I am fast. You're faster than the tote bots, the greenies. You're faster than them. Going backwards. Not faster than the Heybots though, I will say that. Because otherwise you'll go out and try that on the Heybot and you'll die and you'll be very upset with me lying and blah 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 blah. Or maybe wait, and I think I'm just, you know what, let's leave it off over here. We're at the mechanic station, my sister just got home. So until next time, bye for now.